So good morning friends. In the last lecture we have discussed about and we have drawn the structure of nephron. Then today we see about the actual structure and its functions. So nephron is the functional and structural unit of the kidney, and which is composed of a tuft of capillaries called the glomerulus. Second, a bowl-shaped structure, that is a Bowman's capsule, which encompasses or surrounds the capillaries. Okay. Second, a renal tubule which extends from the capsule. So capsule and tubule are connected and composed of specifically the epithelial cells with a lumen. That lumen is nothing but the gap. So in this way, a healthy adult has a 0.8 to 0.5 million nephrons in each kidney. Okay. So blood is filtered as it passes through the three layers. That glomerulus made up of from the three layers, which has a three cells. That is, the first is endothelial, not epithelial, endothelial cells of the capillary wall. Second is the basement membrane. Third is the food processes of the porocytes of the lining of the capsule. In this way, glomerulus structure is formed, and also these structures supports the another cell that is called as the mesangial cells. So tubule has adjacent peritubular capillaries that run between the descending and ascending portion of the tubule. Means from the peritubular portion, some essential components are further passed into tubule, or from tubule it is also passed into the peritubular capillaries. In this way, absorption and a reabsorption mechanism takes place. Then Bowman's capsule has a space that collects the nitrogenous waste, that is called a filtrate, that is called a Bowman's space. The filtering capillaries are called the glomerular tuft. Where the blood is actually filtered, that is called a glomerular tuft, and the cells supporting the capillaries are called mesangial cells. So it is also important cells, that is called mesangial cells. Then these four structures functions as the filtration unit and compose what is called renal corpuscles. Means the glomerular is also called as the renal corpuscle, where actually blood is filtered and converted into the nitrogenous waste, urine. So the filtering structure ironically called the glomerular filtration barrier, GFB. Why it is called as glomerular filtration barrier? Because blood during its filtration, only some amount of waste nitrogenous compound are converted into the urine or filtrate. Most of the blood containing plasma, RBC, WBC or essential proteins are not passed as a urine. So it becomes a barrier for that. So it is called as glomerular filtration barrier, in short GFB. The tubule has a 5 different anatomically and functionally different parts. That part is called as number 1, proximal tubule, which has a convoluted section, that is called as the PCT, proximal convoluted tubule. Another is a proximal straight tubule. It is not curved, that is followed by a straight section, that is a PST. And third one is the loop of Henle's, which is further divided into the descending and ascending loop of Henle's. And distal convoluted tubule, DST. It is also called distal loop. Collecting tubule, that is a CT, and collecting duct, that is a CD, where final urine is stored and passed further to the ureters. And at the end, on the basis of length of nephron, the short term and long term nephrons are having the similar functions. Okay, so today we'll stop here. Thank you.